On va enregistrer pour YouTube aussi. Bonjour YouTube. Je disais donc qu'aujourd'hui, le 16 avril, il y a un petit jeu qui a demandé énormément de travail à son studio qui s'appelle Harold Halibut. Et je ne sais absolument, quasiment, peut-être, rien sur ce jeu. Sauf que tout a été fait à la main, en pâte à modeler, en stop motion, un peu à la Wallace et Gromit pour ceux qui connaissent. Et ben, on va tester ça, ma foi. On va couper la petite musique de Red Strings Club. On va aller sur la bonne scène. Et puis let's go, hein, j'ai envie de dire. Je sais pas où mettre ma caméra. Oh, Harold. Ah, déjà ma manette, manette n'a pas l'air de fonctionner. Très bien. Allô? Mais comment se fait-ce? Ah si, c'est bon. Je vais juste aller voir dans les options rapidement, voir ce qu'il en est. On laisse le jeu en français, hein. Je sais pas s'il y a les doublages, je ne pense pas. Il doit y avoir des sous-titres apparemment, selon ce que je vois. Affichage, ça m'a l'air bon. Pourquoi moyen? Peut-être mettre en élevé, non? Je pense pas que ce soit le jeu le plus rapide du monde, quoi. Écoutez, on va mettre un peu de distorsion de la lentille, parce que c'est toujours bien de se faire niquer les yeux. Ah, la musique a l'air incroyable, hein. Ok, let's go. Écoutez, allons-y. C'est parti pour l'aventure. L'aventure. Pardon.
L'espace infini du cul.
Pardon. Sous l'océan. Oh. C'est joli, hein. C'est très vert, mais c'est joli. C'est un peu fort aussi. Mais je vais laisser le son parce que... Bonjour. Ah donc c'est une ville sous l'océan, d'accord. Ça a l'air incroyable. Et vous imaginez le taf pour faire ce genre de choses à la main là? C'est le héros, il est recherché. Ça commence bien. Bonjour.
Harold, I'm afraid I need you to come with me.
Et pourquoi?
Hi, Major. What's the matter? Is that leak bothering you again?
It's your fine, your unpaid fine.
Ah bravo.
I had a fine.
You still do. Tubing without the proper credit on your tube card. Can you settle it now?
No. But wait. I'm sure I topped it up.
Improper tube card management, Halibut. You surely recall that since last week, the Energy District tubes require your tube card to be topped up with blue credit. If an onward journey to the social district is intended,
On se croit à Paris, on comprend déjà rien.
to the usual weekly turquoise credit.
But only last month, it was a green.
I don't make the rules, Harold, but the rules make me. Now let's get you over to the fine secretary so we can all get on with our day.
ben d'accord. Ah, c'est bien parti, hein. Vivement les JO, hein.
Fell foul of the end user insufficient funds clause. I'm afraid if you really can't pay, you're going to have to think of someone who can.
Oh non.
I guess that means you'll have to wait for the professor again. Who knows what she sees in you? Right, I'm needed
Ben merci, hein.
elsewhere. There's a disturbing
Cam.
rise in the number of people traveling without the appropriate tickets recently. I hope for both our sakes not to see you again soon, Harold.
Ah, donc je suis un délinquant. Bonjour. Oh, je peux me déplacer. Oh mon dieu, il a un balai dans le fiac. Oh, c'est long.
Can't you just put this on my account? I'll pay as soon as I...
Mr. Halibut, you don't have an account. Not since
Je
you
suis au bar, le
booked it.
frérot.
Please, Mr. Secretary, let me just... I mean, look, can't we...
Your name is Mr. Secretary?
My title, young man, is All-Water Secretary number 24. It is not my name. Anyway, I'm afraid All-Water Corporation can't be seen to make exceptions. You'll have to go through the proxy payment process like everyone else.
Oh là là, on s'emmerde. Bonjour.
So, what are you in for?
Oh, I'm just here for the great company.
Aren't you a little young to start working for All Water?
What? No, I meant because it was a joke, doofus.
Oh.
Yeah. Could you let me wait in peace now?
Oh, sure. Will do. Have fun.
Grosse ambiance.
Felix?
Hi, Ma. Look, before you say anything,
Whatever your excuse is, it'll have to wait. Busy, busy times. Mr. Secretary, please charge whatever Felix's fine is to the company tab, please.
Of course,
Comment
Mrs.
ça?
Van der Vaart. Have a pleasant day. You too, Master Van der Vaart.
freedom! Have fun, Harold!
Ouais, dégage le riche.
We reluctantly interrupt your daily business for some important information for all inhabitants of the Fedora 1.
Dear people, crew, and company, we seem to have discovered something super cool.
Ok.
Please do consider to congregate tonight at the Agora Theatre for some important information.
Ah bah, ça donne envie.
Oh, Harold, here you are. I've been looking all over.
Oh, c'est mamie.
Get your buns to the lab, if you please.
I do beg your pardon, ma'am, but there is still the matter of an outstanding fine for Mr. Halibut to find a proxy for. A completely reasonably priced and fairly applied fine, if I do say so myself.
Sir, please do not cause me further consternation.
Oh, elle a un
Just
gros
put it on
crochet,
my
mamie.
tab as always. Come on, Harold.
Ouais, c'est parti. Je suis un assisté. Je suis sous tutelle, apparemment. Harold est sous tutelle. Au revoir.
Mr. Halibut, you'll need this before you go.
A ticket home?
Yes, and only home. It's not valid for any other routes.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Secretary.
And your tube pass should be unlocked again within 24 hours.
Merci beaucoup.
So you'll be back to the luxury of fully automatic tube travel eligibility approval once again.
I can't wait.
Il se fout de la gueule des gens. Hein. Harold, il est...
Every time I need you, Harold, it's something else. What's wrong with you? I can't handle your shenanigans while we're in the middle of this mess.
I know. I'm sorry. Next time...
This must have an underlying cause.
Shenanigans.
You're still in school, and your teacher telling me about how you would just
Oula.
stare out of the window, oblivious to her even shouting at you. It's like you've never snapped out of that daydream.
Ah mais c'est lui là qui était à la télé. Attends Michel. Ok, tout le monde m'évite. Donc Harold est un gros comateux apparemment.
I was never in a daydream, just... The other stuff was boring.
Harold, I'm not sure which is worse. The idea of you living with your head in the clouds or never being excited by life. Only boring people get bored.
Ah, je suis pas sûr de ça. Hein.
I'm sorry, Professor.
Ça se discute hein. Oh, the fuck. Nani? Ah. Comment mais... Et moi? Moi aussi je peux prendre l'eau? Je suis où? Je suis à la station centrale pour l'instant. Ah oui, là je suis à secteur TE d'ailleurs. Mais ça a l'air infernal ce truc, vous imaginez à chaque fois que vous prenez le métro, vous êtes trempé? Est-ce qu'il peut courir Harold? Est-ce qu'il peut se déplacer un peu plus vite qu'avec ce balai qu'il a dans le fiac? Alors je sais pas pourquoi mais je ressens une sorte de... je ressens une sorte de... Faut que j'aille là, c'est ça? De sentiment de film de Wes Anderson. Est-ce qu'on a des idées de quête ou quelque chose qu'on doit faire? The Lab, elle avait parlé du lab, hein. Je pense que c'est là qu'on doit aller. Destination unknown. Oui, un peu un bail ambiance Wes Andersonienne un peu bizarre.
But Harold, I'm tired of chasing after you like you're a stupid butterfly.
Hang on. What's a butterfly? That sounds silly.
A butterfly is an insect from Earth. They had beautiful patterns on their wings and drank pollen from flowers. I suppose you could say they often appeared in extra natural moments in life. On the other hand, they were terribly inefficient, flighty, overly trusting and delicate. Ergo, you never take responsibility, and I never know where to find you next.
C'est pas plus mal, au moins on a plein de surprises. Oh là là, ça ramouille, hein. Changement de zone à chaque fois. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce truc rouge là-bas?
I know I drift off a bit sometimes, but all water raised the tube fares again, and they never announce it properly. This time it really was an honest mistake. Plus, there was this woman who...
Quiet, Harold. We don't
D'ailleurs.
have time for your flights of fancy right now. There's important work afoot.
Oh yeah.
Have you checked the blockage in the filter station yet? And did you need to feed the fish too?
Ah, yes. Those two. I'm on the case. Bye, Professor.
Oh my god.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, I'm sure those are all my tasks for the day.
You seem to have waylaid your PDA.
Oh non, le
Please,
PDA.
you get anything done around here.
Ah, thanks, Professor. It's got a life of its own.
Strangely enough, I noticed you hadn't added your daily task list to it. And I don't want to have to remind you about them again.
Oh, thanks. Let's see. So I access the list. It'll come back to me.
Just go to the 4 selection buttons.
Okay. Where were they again?
The upper right of the pad.
Ah, yeah. Top of the 4 buttons, right?
Y, le PD. Oh, l'ordipote, ça
And I
l'ordipote.
use the navigation knob to highlight, and then hit the bottom button.
Precisely.
Okay, great.
Oh.
And it's the rightmost button to go back, right?
Indeed. And I'll see you at the Agora arcades when you're done.
Ok, donc il faut faire des trucs après aller à l'Agora. L'ordipote, putain c'est mon meilleur ami maintenant. Compte informatique. Ruptoriel centraux. Qu'est-ce que c'est que Beans? Noyau central, central équilibré. Ah, il y a des jolis petits dessins de la police. Analyse, ligne quoi? Canal. C'est-à-dire Doculate. Oh oui, bien sûr. Toast de l'espace. Oh, il y a un jeu. Oh, je peux être le toast. I wanna be the toast. Ok, je ne sais pas. On n'a pas de message. Donc les tâches. Nettoyer la station de filtration. Maro m'a dit de nettoyer la station de filtration pour changer. Bien, commençons par ça. Où est la station de filtration? J'en ai aucune foutue idée. Ça m'a pas l'air d'être une station de filtration. Cassons-nous. Et il faut qu'on nourrisse les poissons aussi. Feed the fishes. C'est peut-être ça. Hein.
Fret. It's out of food.
Ah bah tiens.
Better ask Cyrus about this.
C'est qui Cyrus? Interroger Cyrus sur la nourriture pour poissons. L'expert en nourriture pour poissons, c'est Cyrus. Il est où Cyrus? Oh, tu parais Cyrus. Ah, c'est ma chambre, d'accord. C'est mon lieu de squat. Avec une petite lumière verte glauque, quel plaisir. C'est vrai qu'il a pas l'air extrêmement motivé à l'idée de bosser quand même. Après je comprends, hein. Moi-même ça n'a jamais été ma grande passion. Travailler pour les autres. C'est quoi ce dinosaure là? On peut pas interagir avec beaucoup de trucs, j'ai l'impression pour l'instant en tout cas. Je sais pas où je dois aller, je suis du père, ça y est. Je viens de commencer, je suis déjà perdu. Ah, level 1. La vitesse de marche incroyable du personnage. Petit pips. Non, pas besoin de pisser. J'aime bien le fait que ce soit des écrans fixes. Ça fait très oldies. Ça fait très vieux jeu. Ah, station de filtration. Filtration pump 014F. Ça doit être par là. Oh, une tente à couilles. Bonsoir. À moins que ce ne soit qu'une algue. Je vois des algues qui sont mortes. Allez Harold. Allez. Allez, on y va. Oh, d'accord. Mais... Ah, c'est peut-être là le truc qui est allumé vert. Ah oui, ça doit être ça. Allons-y. Pardon? J'ai rien compris. J'ai fait un truc mais j'ai rien compris. Mais j'ai fait un truc. Ça c'est beau. Ah c'est juste ça? Appuyer sur des boutons random et puis ça fait le taf? Et du coup je peux interagir avec ça? Non. Mon ordi-pote. Ok nickel. Donc maintenant il faut que je trouve un mec qui s'appelle Cyrus pour en apprendre plus sur la bouffe pour les poissons. Ça va le taf, il a pas l'air... Oh mon dieu il peut courir. Oh. C'est bon on va speedrun le jeu. C'est parti. Hein. Ça va l'air fermé. On va aller se balader par là-bas. Botanical Concept Observatoire? On peut pas y aller, c'est fermé. Cyrus, youhou. Oh c'est beau. Ça a une petite gueule quand même. Hein. Bonjour.
Hey, Sai.
Ah mais c'est lui.
Hey, Harold. What's going? How's up?
Just doing my usual rounds. Trying to clean the fish and feed the filter station.
Bien sûr, bien sûr, bien sûr, bien sûr.
How are the fishies doing?
They're swimming away, looking good. But there's no food left in the fish feeding machine.
Ah, lovely. Yeah, I've been thinking about fish a lot recently.
Number one dad.
I'm wondering if, given fish blood is such a good fertilizer, the slow release phosphates and nitrogen, but we don't want to hurt fish. If samples were taken, we could somehow synthesize the...
Sai, that sounds very interesting. But what about the food for the fish themselves?
Hmm? Oh, yes. Sorry, Brat. Didn't I restock the other night? Must have just thought about it. I'll have to formulate some more.
You make the fish food yourself?
Oh, I do indeed. I'm working on a new recipe at the moment, in fact.
But I mean, can fish even taste?
It's not just about taste, it's about nutrition. We want their gills to function optimally, don't we? And their pigments to express as vividly as possible, a bit like flowers.
Sai. New fish food would be great. I'm sure they'll love it.
Well, I'll get right on it. Promise. Yeah, I think I have a test batch.
Parfait.
Here. A little taster to keep them going. You should try some too.
Thanks. I'll let you know what they think.
Bien sûr. Je vais essayer la nourriture pour poissons. Qu'est-ce que... Nous sommes libres. D'accord.
Did you see that?
Was that fish real?
I'm not sure. I mean, even if it wasn't, their methods are getting way more sophisticated lately.
Yeah.
I kind of look forward to seeing what stunt they're going to pull next.
Me too. As long as I don't have to clean it up. Do you remember their first messages?
Yeah. Wasn't it something about Fedora not being able to take off being a conspiracy?
Yes, on all those little flyers. Handwritten, too. What did that fish message mean, do you think?
I guess something about exploring the planet?
Pardon?
Did it say what's out here?
Ooh, like they've hidden something?
Maybe they think the ocean is a conspiracy, too?
Donc on a des poissons complotistes qui donnent des messages. Les gardiens de la lumière, c'est-à-dire... Attends, les gardiens de la lumière, c'est quoi? Ah oui d'accord, on peut tourner les pages comme ça, d'accord. C'était pas clair. Ok, donc je suppose que c'est le nouveau dessin, les gardiens de la lumière. C'est pas clair, hein, mais... Allez, on y va. On se mardi. Allons nourrir les fichies. Hop, 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 hop. Donc, j'avais bien compris, l'histoire, c'est qu'on est dans un vaisseau qui s'est craché sur une planète, planète océan. Et qu'on n'a pas pu repartir, quoi. Allez hop, à la bouffe. Poscaille le grand frère.
Little fishy, your little dishy is now served.
Carnet
Okay, Harold Bot diagnostic report. Scanning. All tests completed satisfactorily. Enjoyment evaluation minimal.
Oui, mais
Energy
bon.
levels depleted. Recharging required. Next destination, Agora Arcades.
D'accord. Merci Harold pour ce auto-diagnostic, ma foi, très... je devrais aller à la galerie marchande de l'Agora pour écouter l'annonce. Je vais prendre le tubulaire pour arriver à temps. Ah oui, à chaque fois il fait des petits dessins. Oh, regardez-moi ce petit dessin, vous le voyez derrière ma gueule? Non, vous le voyez pas, attendez. Hop! Petit dessin des poissons qui mangent. C'est beau, hein? C'est beau la vie. Haribo, c'est beau la vie. Oh! C'est une touche de zoom? Je voulais pas dormir. Ah oui, c'est une touche pour zoomer, en effet. Intéressant. Pas forcément extrêmement utile dans l'immédiat, mais intéressant. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Attends, je pouvais interagir avec un truc. Oh! Qu'est-ce que c'est? C'est pas clair. Hein. Bon. Bah, on verra plus tard, je suppose. Il avait le même truc en bas dans son espèce de serre là. Ok, allons à l'Agora maintenant. Ah, c'était pas... Attends, il y a le lounge, j'étais pas voir le lounge. C'est là. Oh, bonjour. Qu'est-ce qu'il est là?
Ah, Harold. Perfect timing.
Oh, Signor Tenenbaum, you too.
I was just hoping to watch some Sansu's Ashk. Got any idea how to work the old telly?
Yeah, I think it's one of those all-water ad-only models.
Ah. Should still be good for watching the announcement on tonight, though, right?
Bizarre un peu le dude là.
You're really gonna watch that? They'll just announce another tube price hike again.
Well, who knows? Diego from Health Services said he heard something about the reveal of something important.
C'est quoi son jutsu?
What is Sansu's Ashk?
Yes, Sansu's Ashk, Eternal Love. Best and only Turkish novella we have on board.
Ok.
I thought season 18 was bad, what with all the drama around Emery's cousin and whatnot. It's worth powering through to season 36 though. That's where the
Ah oui, il faut être motivé quand même.
I'll try to check it out sometime.
Petite saison 36 là. Qu'est-ce qui t'emmène ici?
What brings you to the lounge anyway?
Would you guess that the tubes to the utility district and the social district are down again?
Strangely, yes. I can believe that. Does that mean school is out?
Yep. The Bambinos are happy and I don't mind the time off. But if it
Donc il
goes
est
on
prof.
much longer, they'll forget everything.
Won't they do their homework?
Maybe. The whole social district is off limits right now. so at least there won't be much else for them to do.
Is that why you're hanging out here?
Mostly. It's just kind of cozy here, though, you know?
I suppose it is.
Anyway, don't mind me, Harold.
Bye, Chris.
See you later, Harold. I'll be here if you want some company.
Ça ira, tu me fais un peu peur. Tu as l'air gentil, mais tu me fais un peu peur. Je m'en vais. En courant. Non, pas là. Non, non. Est-ce qu'on peut regarder le tableau? Pas du tout. Ce jeu me rend très curieux, malgré mine de rien.
Ah, why isn't this working? So typical.
Ah, mais j'ai plus de billets. Ah bah oui. Et merde. Et qu'est-ce que je vais faire du coup? L'ordipote. Regardez l'annonce. Dans le TV avec le... Oh là là, le dessin incroyable de Chris qui regarde Sonzun Ashk. Bon bah allons-y. Hein. On va essayer de regarder l'annonce avec le pote Chris. S'il fait un peu peur.
Hello again.
Hey Chris, ticket not working. Mind if I watch the announcement with you?
Oh, be my guest. Not that I actually live here.
Oh, it's starting.
We chose the stars, not instead of the Earth, but because of it. We chose sacrifice and responsibility. Well, we didn't, I guess, but our ancestors did, and we wouldn't be here if they hadn't. Left, I mean. We'd be back on Earth, and where would that have got anyone? We may not have ever seen our home, tasted its air, or gazed across its boiling seas, but we remember it. And then we made a new home, even if it wasn't quite what anyone had in mind. And one corporation over all others helped make that possible. All water. On that note, I'd like to introduce Madam CEO Brenna Castletrop.
Bonjour, belle coupe de cheveux. Très Playmobil dans l'esprit.
Good day to you all. As you may know, I am Brenna Castletrop, the CEO of All Water Corporation. More importantly, I'm a citizen of the Fedora just like you. And it's my unmitigated pleasure today to show you what you're about to see. Join me in reliving and celebrating the remarkable journey we've been on together, before we unveil the next step of that journey.
Ils ont l'air de vivre une vie spéciale, ces gens, quand même.
It may have started with one man, but it took the hearts and minds of many more to make the dream a reality. That dream began at the height of the Cold War, when the world was on the very brink of annihilation. He conceived of an ark-like space-faring ship, financed by the wealthiest countries, families, and private institutions such as the Schlipmeier Foundation, as a gesture of global care for the human race. That ship journeyed for 200 years, was home to 5 generations, and sailed past many solar systems, making fascinating discoveries along the way, like the bacteria that are now responsible for our energy supply, or the mineral samples we took from planets along the way that allow us to build new materials. We had difficulties to deal with too, such as surprise asteroid fields, periods of hopelessness, and the unpleasant albeit brief alien infestation.
Ah oui.
And of course, 120 years after launch, our last message from our beloved Earth in its final moments. After 200 years, we finally arrived at our destination, only to find that the promising, watery planet contained no habitable landmass and dense, toxic gases in the atmosphere.
Dommage.
Hardly the second Earth we had hoped for. It wasn't long into our new search that the solar winds came. Maybe our ancestors couldn't have possibly known, or maybe they could, that they would cause our ship to crash, just like Icarus, but with worse luck. Either way, we can be thankful for a soft landing and good waterproofing.
Ok, donc c'est du pif que tout le monde soit encore en vie.
We've achieved so much aboard the Fedora, but we've never stopped thinking big. We had the idea to make sure we weren't missing out on anything going on outside. We're in a whole new galaxy, so we should be listening to see what the local news is. So we hatched a new plan. A state-of-the-art, deep space radio buoy capable of keeping itself afloat and slowly circumnavigating our watery new home while scanning for signals and interesting cosmic gossip. And,
Le cosmic
wait
gossip.
for it, yes, we're delighted to announce it's floating to the surface right now. That's right.
Oh.
The buoy will be in position in another few hours. Big congratulations and thanks to All Water for making this possible. I'm excited to see what we pick up.
Et tous foin pour ça?
That was some announcement, huh?
Sure, makes for some nice gossip. But I think they should fix the tube system or upgrade the TVs, eh? For this fancy boy drama, eh?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
C'est vrai.
What if there really is nothing else out there?
Exactamundo. We should be focusing on inner space before outer, huh?
Yeah, man. Speaking of inner space, I hope the tickets are working again tomorrow.
Que claro. At least I brought some homework to mark. Those bambinos will forget everything at this rate.
And you've got your trusty couch.
Yep, we've gotten to know each other well.
Okay, I'm gonna get some sleep.
Il est horrible, horriblement musculeux et blond. Je sais pas pourquoi. Je sais pas, il m'effraie un peu. Oh, un nouveau dessin dans le carnet. Regardez à quel point ce n'est pas beau. Putain, on dirait vraiment des dessins d'enfants, c'est terrible. Harold, c'est vraiment terrible ce que tu fais. Très bien. Allons-y, allons dormir. What? Ok, ok. Ok, mais let's rompiche. Ce simulateur de vie en vaisseau spatial est vraiment incroyable. Hop, les jambes dans le lit. Encore une quête bien résolue. Il y a un petit truc de Adrian Brody chez lui, hein.
What a day. Here's hoping tomorrow's a bit more relaxed. I could do with a day off. All this running back and forth for people is tiring, man. But, Agent Harrelson, that's what they pay you for. Don't let us down now.
Encore une personne qui a l'air d'avoir une vie intérieure assez incroyable et que la société force à se castrer mentalement et au niveau de son imagination pour coller à des codes. 18 251e jour après le crash. Bonjour. Dans 18 000 jours. Ah oui, ça peut coller avec les 200 ans. Attendez. 18 251 jours. Ça fait combien? Hop, calculatrice. 18 251 divisé par 365, ça nous fait 50 ans. 50 ans qui se sont plantés donc. Ah, très bien. Quel plaisir. Hein. Bonjour.
Morning, Harold.
Hello, Professor. What did you think of that announcement?
It was quite fantastically self-aggrandizing.
Yes, it did go on a bit. The boy seems cool, though.
Indeed. I'm sure it'll make a great source of distraction. Now, if you're quite ready...
Sure. Ready for what?
I made a breakthrough discovery at the Arboretum last night.
Ah bah on fait quelque chose d'intéressant.
Remember the last batch of bloomy rocks?
Oh, the really small ones from the last intake? The ones with the strange shapes and the little holes and...
The blue ones, yes. Turns out their surface composition doesn't just give us clues about our immediate aquatic environs. I think they've picked up some influences from outer
Incroyable,
space
des rayons
as well.
gamma.
Take a look through the microscope. You'll see what I mean.
Just remind me exactly how that thing works again.
Harold, are you fooling me? This will be the last time I explain it to you, so for once, pay attention.
Mets ton œil dans le trou.
You need to open the hatch first. Now, activate the switch next to the door to open the
Ah oui d'accord, c'est ce que j'ai ouvert avant par accident ça. Donc l'étagère à échantillons. Un petit tour. Bip. Très bien. Elle m'a dit le bleu. The blue one. C'est quoi c'est celui-là? Ok. Oui, oui. Pardon. Hop, on le met dans le tiroir. Dans la machine à laver.
Et voilà.
Et voilà.
Check the microscope and finally you'll see what I mean.
C'est vrai que c'est pas extrêmement compliqué, Harold. Tu pourrais faire un petit effort.
The one you're looking at now seems to have picked up radiation from our nearest
Huh.
sun. There's a particular mark for each time there's been a solar
C'est joli.
flare.
Hein.
I can only see one mark?
That's the problem. There isn't enough of a recording on this one.
J'ai mouché.
I dated it to roughly 40 BC.
So we need an older one. For...
Exactly. Older ones, ideally. Although I doubt we'll have much luck catching more of them by chance. Oh, yes. We have to figure out when there's going to be a gap between flares. Flares cause the solar winds. A gap between solar storms is our only window for leaving this place. I need you to look into this, Harold. If anyone on board has an older rock, we need it procured. Yes?
But if we're not going to be able to catch one, where am I supposed to start looking?
You could start at Tommy's store. You and I both know that guy somehow gets hold of whatever those filter stations spit out, and then sells them at an outrageous markup.
Ok.
Good evening, Jean.
Bonjour madame.
Nice to see you, Bridget.
C'est Bridget.
Is the sample in the microscope? I'm really curious to inspect it.
Yes, you definitely should.
Ah mais c'est la mère du gamin qu'on avait vu chez les flics là. Parlons de lui. Bonjour Brigitte. Brigitte Macron.
Hey.
Hey, you're the professor's assistant, Jeremy, right?
Yes, but no. I'm Harold Halibut. I interned in your section for about a year.
Oh goodness, you're microwave boy.
So, you do remember me.
Microwave boy.
Yes, how could I forget that debacle? Actually, I've just met with your professor.
Is everything okay?
Not entirely, but I probably shouldn't be telling you.
Okay, I'll...
But I suppose if Moreau trusts you...
Vas-y, vas-y. Les gossips, les
I'm a
gossips.
bit worried about our ship's energy reserves. Thought I'd talk to your boss about it. She's the smartest person on board, isn't she?
Vous n'avez pas parlé des inflorescences minérales?
Did you guys talk about the bloomy rocks at all? Moreau said I should maybe check with your husband.
As a matter of fact, we did. As for my husband, you'll have to ask him, which is more than
Ah, c'est son mari qui tient le magasin?
Knowing that infuriating rock collection, I'm sure he'll find you something.
Putain, son mari, c'est Dr. Dozman.
He's a
Il va ouvrir des, il va ouvrir des géodes.
Go ask him.
Il va s'ouvrir la géode.
Reserves? Are we in some kind of trouble?
Now I've said too much. Ask Moreau. Perhaps she'll tell you more.
See you later.
Bye, Richard.
Salut Michel. Ok. Alors, il faut que j'aille chercher la pierre au bazar de Tommy, la galerie marchande de l'Agora. Allons-y.
Harold, when you see Cyrus, could you give him a message for me?
Oui.
Sure thing, Professor.
Just ask him, how are the details coming along?
Okay. I will ask him, but,
Yes, I know. I could ask him myself, but didn't you stop to wonder why I don't want to?
I just did stop to wonder.
It's complicated, okay? We go back
Okay.
a long way and don't always see eye to eye, especially on matters of categorization, nomenclature, and subsequent archiving methodology.
Oui.
Not that he ever saw fit to delineate his preferred... Don't mind me, Harold.
Elle gâtouille, ça y est.
Cyrus
Devient
has his
gâteuse, mamie.
stubborn phases, and I just can't talk to him when he's in one.
Non, mais on va aller voir
Okay.
Cyrus.
Say no more. Your message is safe with me.
Actually, Harold... No, it's okay. Nothing. Run along now.
Ok, Iron Along. Un message pour Cyrus. Mais Cyrus était en bas, je crois, hein, tout en bas dans l'espèce de... Ils sont en train de faire de la bouffe pour poissons, là. Allons voir Cyrus. Au niveau 2... À moins qu'il soit au chiottes, hein. Si ça se trouve, il est parti au chiottes, Cyrus. Hein. Allez, Harold, cours! Bien sûr, il est pas là. Bien sûr, il est pas là. Bien sûr, il est pas là, Cyrus. Oh, j'aime bien la petite musique ici. On va aller voir au chiottes. Je sais pas pourquoi j'ai comme un... Comme une sensation. Oh, il est pas au chiottes. Putain, Cyrus, il est pas au chiottes, je suis deg. Bon. On le trouvera peut-être plus tard. Allons à la galerie marchande de l'Agora. C'est parti, peut-être qu'on va pouvoir prendre le tube cette fois-ci. Ah. Galerie Agora.
Destination selected.
Ah mais c'est dégueulasse.
Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic day.
C'est infernal ce système de... Ah. Enchaîner qui fait
You
tout.
may now exit the tube.
Utterly unconcerned for your own safety, no respect for authority, wanton disregard for the future of humanity.
Harold, good timing. You can explain things to the Major, can't you?
On soigne ton acné, hein, c'est dégueulasse.
Come here and explain things. And yourself.
Major, I'm just passing through. I really don't know what this is about. Hi, Felix.
So you're not here to make excuses for this diminutive delinquent?
Hey, I'm not diminutive. I've just got longer to live than you. And Harold, tell him about our plan.
Harold! I thought I told you to stay out of trouble. I should have known you'd be wrapped up in
J'ai rien
this.
fait, arrêtez de m'agresser.
I'm not in trouble. There is no plan.
Are you
On avait un temps pour
questioning my
répondre.
authority and or organizational merit?
What? No, Major.
If I find out you're a bad influence on young Felix here.
Not me. Major. Whatever Felix did, I'm sure it was meant innocently.
And how would you know about that? Unless you're in league with him.
Oh là là, ce qu'un gosse, qu'est-ce qu'il y a pas pu faire de si grave?
I mean, if you just relax.
Relax? Harold, you're really starting to tweak my beak.
But what did Felix do anyway?
Utterly unconcerned for his own safety, no respect for authority, wanton disregard.
Anyway, Major, under whose jurisdiction is Harold in trouble?
Mine! I'm the law here.
République, c'est moi!
To this?
Absolutely.
And can you testify to Harold's involvement?
Only if he's willing to testify to mine.
Harold.
Mais
tell
quoi?
the
Mais que...
truth now, it'll be easier in the long run.
Vous devez avoir mieux à faire.
I haven't witnessed anything to testify.
Damn it! Then the case is in danger of falling apart.
I'm sure Felix's parents will deal with this.
Good point. They should really be present while you question me, Major. I'm only a minor.
Don't you throw the book at me, son. Where are they anyway?
I don't know. And good luck finding them.
Oh no, Felix, have you lost them?
Harold, leave this to the professionals.
D'accord, je m'en vais.
Felix, do you mean to tell me you've neglected to file a missing person or persons report?
Shouldn't we look for them?
Don't change the subject.
But, Major, what is the subject?
That's right, Harold. Know your rights.
If, and I mean if, you're acting as some
Mais quoi?
kind of heroic big brother figure to this young man, I expect you to be a positive influence.
There's no...
Come on, spit it out, man.
Just leave me alone, Sandstrom. I've got fish to feed.
Okay, Harold, but your fish won't save you if I catch you red-handed. Now, Felix.
Mais il est zinzin ce flic, hein. Bon, c'est un flic, tu me diras.
Felix?
Harold, you've lost him. Ah.
Ouais, hein, salut, hein. A plus, hein. Bon, on s'appelle, on se fait une bouffe. Bonjour.
Hello, Mr. Secretary. 8, right?
I'm afraid not. You must be thinking of my brother, Secretary 8. Or Secretary 24, of course.
Oh, sorry.
Bien sûr.
I always get that mixed up. There are just 3 of you, right?
Well now, 3 of us work for Allwater, yes.
Oh, so there's another who doesn't?
Yes, Secretary 8 is the man to ask about that.
Putain, ça rend fou. C'est la maison des fous dans Astérix.
Remembers? Okay, sounds serious.
Anyway, I'm neglecting my post. Welcome to the Agora Arcades. Would you like to partake in the monthly all-water raffle bonanza?
Ah bah oui.
Oh, sure. Wait, is it free to enter?
Certainly. The raffle is a generous
Parfait.
gesture of
Enfin, quelque chose de
fidelity
gratuit dans ce
from
monde.
Allwater to you, the citizens of Fedora.
Allez. Quels sont les lots?
What are the prizes?
Well, there's a long list of luxuries, a plethora of pleasurable prizes.
Et donc?
The full list can be perused at your leisure on the Allwater Public Access Forum.
Ah bah let's go.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'll just spin her up. Drum roll, please. And... Looks like you were unlucky this time, but that's life. Try again next month.
Je viens de perdre 3 minutes de ma vie. Ah, il faut que je parte. Oh putain. Oh, le tourniquet, il a failli... Wow. Ah oui, c'est ce qu'on a vu plus tôt. C'est grand. It looks big. Oh, j'ai un message de John Sleepy Jr. Et oui, les super doubles promos diamant noir de Sleepy débarquent pour un jour. Ne manquez pas cette campagne de lancement exclusive. Faites un tour chez Sleepy dès maintenant. Très bien. Ah oui, j'ai encore un message pour Cyrus. Il faut que je parle au secrétaire numéro 8. Putain, je comprends rien. Il est où le secrétaire numéro 8? Gertrude.
Tim, what do you think about the announcement then?
I think it sounds exciting.
Hey, Tommy. I don't suppose you'll be back in the shop.
Ah, c'est lui qui vend les pierres là.
Or, I mean, I can come back later?
Oh no, what do you need?
It's just that the professor and I need some sea rocks. I mean, filter rocks from older times that have come from the filters, and I feel like you might have one?
Shh, quiet. Don't be mentioning Filter Frankie. You know that
Comment ça?
every piece in my inventory is legally obtained or legally found, right?
Right, sure. That's why I'm here.
Oui.
To legally acquire an item of yours that you may have.
Okay, look and listen here, Longy Long Pants. I shut the store for a reason, you know? Oh man, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you Longy Long Pants just then.
You sure you don't want me to come back another time?
It's fine. I'm just
Bon alors,
feeling
je t'arrive,
sorry
bébou.
for myself. I've got this gut feeling that my beautiful angel wife don't care about me no more.
Oh bébé.
No, I know I'm oversharing again. Tommy, you gotta stop oversharing. Look, kid, either way, I'm not gonna be of any help to you today.
Ah, if you're sure.
Yeah, you just caught me on a blue note, that's all. She's been spending so much time with that beautiful chunk of marble. You know, the guy in the silk robe and the flowing locks?
Chris le musculeux. On va aller parler à Chris. Alors, ma quête a été validée. Ça n'a pas de sens. Allez voir Brigitte. Ça va pas avec Brigitte. Je devrais peut-être aller voir au secteur de l'énergie, voir si je peux aider mon ami. Bonjour.
You're cool. So be cool all of the time with my patented Consta Cool fabrics. So you see, that's the Slippy difference. And if you just watch this exciting infomercial, Harold, if it isn't my favorite multi-maintenance man. Wait, are you sure I can't interest you in... Oh, never mind.
Ah non mais moi non plus, hein, je veux partir. Hein.
Hello. How's business?
You're an everyman, right? I've made a new ad, and I need your opinion. I mean, I think it's great, but maybe it's too high concept.
Oh, well...
Très certainement.
I'm not really qualified to...
Nonsense, just watch.
I was trying to read a book in the comfort of my own home, but my own home wasn't comfortable. It was too hot to concentrate. Will I ever be able to read to my children or enjoy the adventures of the Fedora 4 from my armchair again?
Why, yes, of course you will. With my patented, tried and tested aircon system, you'll always be able to keep your brain, books, and body sweat-free and as cool as Jimson Jameson himself. Please note, Slippy's aircon system is not officially endorsed by the creators of the Fedora 4 or their likenesses.
Sometimes I just can't get cozy. How's a man supposed to look after his family with cold arms? My family are depending on me. What am I going to do?
Ah, il a tout prévu. Hein.
Clad yourself in one of our triple insulating cozy jackets and matching thermal underwear, of course. You know what they say, warm hands, warm hearts. Slippy's means heritage. I'm the latest in a long tradition of winter sports enthusiasts. Slipmeyers throughout history have kept everyone from royalty to the common man warm and cozy in their pursuits of the great outdoors. Slippy's means social responsibility. The Schlipmeyers were one of the most generous sponsors of the Fedora 1 project, giving back to the people, sharing their knowledge of insulation technologies and considerable wealth to keep humanity warm and cozy among the stars. Remember, you deserve to live and work at whatever temperature is right for you. With over 200 years of expertise, You can bet the weather forecast shows slippies across the board. Come in out of the cold and into slippies. Slippies. Heat protection so
Putain, c'est long.
good, it'll be a cold day in hell. Well, what did you think?
C'était super. Habile, tout comme vous.
It was... There were lots of things, and...
Great! So glad you agree. And while you're here...
I was just
Oui, oui.
going...
Ah, come on. You can't go without testing my new half-pipe
Non, non, c'est bon,
experience.
ça...
It's new and improved by a little modification to my patented aircon system that I'm calling the Freezer!
Is that... Do I have to...
I'm glad you asked. It combines precise atmospheric condition synthesis with the ski sim to recreate the most lifelike experience of skiing you can dream of.
That sounds... wait. Me? Skiing?
Pas sûr que ce soit la meilleure des idées. Hein.
Nonsense. I'm sure you're a natural. Now let's get you strapped in.
Mais pourquoi je suis rentré là-dedans? Oh my god. Oui, coucou. Oui, la DA est incroyable. Hein. Qu'est-ce que je fais? Pourquoi je fais le serpent? Snake, a snake. Mais la réalisation est incroyable aussi, pas que la DA d'ailleurs. Mais qu'est-ce que...
Oh, Harold, you were really blown
Je me suis pété le poignet
away by
surtout.
it, huh? First time's the hardest. It's all downhill from there. I guess I'm Slippy by name, but you're Slippy by nature.
I guess so.
C'était très drôle.
Better go now.
Sure, sure,
Oui, oui.
but just so you know, I run a pretty generous referral scheme if you're interested. For every customer you get.
Got a dash.
Okay, Harold. Be skiing ya.
Les non-émotions sur le visage, sur le visage du perso principal. Bah, je pense que c'est voulu en fait. Hein. Il y a un petit... Remember, it's all water. Comme je disais plutôt, il y a un petit côté... Mais c'est incroyable ce truc là. Un petit côté Adrian Brody, je trouve. Attends, on va vraiment parler à tout le monde là? Bonjour mamie. Bonjour Sushimran. Et...
Hello. Hey man, welcome to the fish hut. Sample a homegrown fedora fish or a freshwater catch of the day.
What's the catch of the day today?
Today, we have the great spotted super grouper.
Sounds tasty. Just out of interest, is that a native fish?
To tell man.
Je m'en fous hein, frérot. Hein.
Few of the ship's fish escaped during the crash. So we don't know if they thrive in the ocean or even intermingle with native species. But we can guarantee that fresh super grouper taste you know and love.
Très bien. Pêche hutte. Oh, un nouveau dessin. Faut que j'aille voir. Oh, le ski et pêche hutte. Regardez-moi ces dessins d'une qualité incroyable. Inégalée. Vraiment quel dessinateur hors pair ce Harold. Oui, comme je disais un peu plus tôt, je trouve qu'il y a une petite ambiance qui me fait penser au film de Wes Anderson. Des trucs qui ont une plastique et qui ont une image très spécifique et en même temps qui sont un peu cheapos mais sans être mal fait. Je sais pas comment expliquer. Waouh, incroyable, on peut jouer. Ah non, je peux pas, j'ai pas d'argent. On peut parler aux enfants. Les enfants sont merveilleux.
Hey there.
The name is Eve, not there.
Oh, sorry, Eve.
Can I help you, mister?
No, just came to visit Rafi. What you playing?
Oh, some game.
No.
I'd rather be reading, but here we are.
What do you like to read?
Anything really, you know. At the moment, hegemony and the pan-liberalism agenda of agnostic psychopolitic.
Incroyable.
That's a book?
Yes. Say, did you know Captain at Large Baronhout holds the high score in this game?
No. That's cool. I always wondered what those initials at the top of the leaderboard meant.
Yeah. Well, see ya.
A plus, bébou. Bonjour.
Oh, hey, Rafi.
Harold.
Is everything okay?
The tube route to the school in the social district is out.
Oh, right. Makes sense. Annoying.
That's not what's annoying.
Oh?
Kids. Everywhere.
Ah bah je comprends.
All the time. No school.
Bah en même temps tu bosses dans une salle d'arcade, j'ai envie de te dire.
They're just hanging around. Taking up space. Playing all the arcades.
Oh dear. But isn't that what this place is for? Kind of?
Yeah.
Oh. I see. Good luck.
GL, à plus. Hein. Ah, les ambiances sont incroyables. Hein. Et un nouveau dessin. Waouh. Des œuvres incroyables. Bon, c'est pas tout ça, mais j'ai des quêtes moi. Y'a encore des trucs par là? Encore des gens qui parlent. Ah, il y a encore des gens qui parlent, j'ai envie de me tabasser les couilles, ça ne s'arrête jamais. Bonjour, qui êtes-vous? Vous êtes le postier?
Hey Harold,
Oh, c'est le facteur.
How about that announcement, eh?
Yeah, it was really something.
Vraiment très intéressant.
It sure was. I try not to busy myself with those kinds of affairs. I'm just happy you're joining in for the station jog.
Non, non.
The jog? I was only...
Oh non, mais laissez-moi tranquille.
Me he'd be here any minute. Now we've really
Oh mais Chris, j'avais besoin de lui parler.
I think I'll pass.
No one's forcing you, Harold. But why don't you keep me company until Chris arrives?
Okay, that I can do. How's the post today?
Ah, le postier jogger, c'est incroyable.
The utility district being out, so I can't really work. Not working makes me so restless.
I hope it's back soon. Good thing you have the arcades to jog around.
Yep. And Chris can't get to the school for the same
Mais donc Chris,
reason.
c'est le prof.
So at least
Prof
we'll
bizarre,
have
ouais.
plenty of
Prof quand
time
même.
to work out together. That young man is almost as fit as me.
Why do I feel like I'm the odd one out?
Voilà.
Oh, hey Chris.
Last to arrive, first to finish. That's my motto.
Il est incroyable.
Won't you stay? The jog team won't be the same without you.
Yeah, venga, Harold. You can't leave now, I just got here. Jog team, jog team, jog team.
Il est trop chaud, hein. Il est trop chaud. Ok, mais j'aimerais ne pas finir ridiculisé si possible.
Okay. Go jog team.
Come on, Harold. Keep up.
Mais postier jogger comme dans Skyrim. Oui, c'est un peu ça.
Guys.
Putain, Harold, il a la même condition physique que moi finalement. Allez, on triche.
I thought I was fit.
Bah, disons que t'es pas gros quoi. C'est pas forcément, ça veut pas forcément dire que t'es fit.
Go on. Without me.
Good show, Harold. How's everyone feeling?
I think there was a new personal best for me.
Fine. Fine, thanks, buddy. How'd you both keep so fit?
Oh, you know me, Harold. I've been running around this station for years. Gotta keep up my reputation for same-day service after all.
Healthy body, healthy mind.
Elle fait coupe de cheveux.
Gotta set a good example for those lazy students of mine too.
C'est un prof en robe de chambre, vraiment je le vis assez mal.
Have you got any tips?
Just keep on moving, Harold. You never know when you'll have to slow down. So keep going while you can.
C'est pas mal comme conseil en vrai. Un nouveau dessin. Regardez-moi ce dessin de merde. C'est vraiment infernal, putain. Ok, très bien. Qui es-tu, petit artiste? Parle-moi.
Oh, not.
Hey, how is it going, Harold?
Not too shabby, thanks.
Non, c'est un prof des écoles.
I'm super, actually. I found a book.
Oh, cool. What kind of book?
It was just discovered. A book written on Earth. Nobody on the station has read it yet, apart from me.
Wow, what's it about?
Stick around and you'll find out. My newest performance piece is a reading of it.
Trop bien, il va nous lire Le Temps des tempêtes de Nicolas Sarkozy.
All of it, Harold, all of it. Without interruption. It's gonna be a wild ride. So
Oui, ça se passe sous l'eau, mais ça a l'air moyennement sain pour le corps humain. Apparemment, ils sont sur... Enfin, l'histoire, c'est qu'ils sont dans un vaisseau qui, 50 ans plus tôt, s'est crashé sur une planète aquatique dont l'atmosphère est irrespirable. Donc je sais pas si l'eau est dangereuse ou pas. Et on verra ça. Quelles sont nos missions, mes amis? Allez voir Brigitte. Il faut que je trouve Cyrus aussi. Secteur de l'énergie. Secteur de l'énergie. Ok, ils sont tous les deux au secteur de l'énergie. Alors allons au secteur de l'énergie. Au revoir. Il faut... Oh, j'ai eu un message du prof, de ma patronne. Quelqu'un a encore fait des graffitis sur le mur. C'est très laid, nettoie-moi ça. Bah vas-y, t'as cru que j'étais ton... Oh oui, je suis ton sbire. On va d'abord aller nettoyer les graffitis alors. Au secteur du labo. Destination unknown. Oh, ça a l'air insupportable, vraiment. Je me répète, hein, mais... ce mode de transport a l'air insup. On n'a pas le choix, hein, en même temps. Choosing, lol. Comme s'il y avait d'autres... Where's home? C'est une bien bonne question, ça.
Graffiti.
Graffiti.
Asking where is home anyway? Where else are we gonna go? Could they just leave some notes around?
C'est pas faux. Petit flyer sur le mur.
The Lightkeepers again, or just someone copying their style?
Les Lightkeepers?
Will they ever reveal themselves?
Une secte? Oh, un petit coup de mou là. On va pas faire un live trop long ce soir. Ah vraiment? Vraiment il y a un QTE pour nettoyer le graffiti. Oh my god. La 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 la. On dirait qu'il est en train de se... Reste un peu de rouge là. Si tu prends une douche chaque fois que tu prends l'ascenseur, peut-être que le prof s'est mis direct en maillot à force d'être trempé tout le temps. C'est vrai. C'est une possibilité. Ok, donc le graffiti étant nettoyé, il faut qu'on aille maintenant au secteur de l'énergie pour trouver Cyrus et la femme du marchand pour lui dire... Je sais plus. On va y aller. Hop les... On dirait même plus du slime que de l'eau. Je pense que c'est la simu du liquide qui est assez discutable. Alors... Ça risque de lagouiller un petit peu, je pense. Mais... Arrête! Arrête! Laisse-moi tranquille. Oh, il est là. Oh, il est en train de draguer la femme de l'autre. Et c'est pour ça que le marchand, il est... En fait, le marchand, c'est le mari de elle, là. Et il pense qu'elle drague Chris le bodybuilder prof.
Oh, there's Bridget. And Chris. What are they doing in there?
Bah, il parle.
I can't hear them, but maybe I can lip read. Seems like Bridget is pretty excited about something. It looks like she's saying...
Tu n'es qu'un monstre.
You monster. How could you?
Être si dur.
Be so callous. This is serious. Oh, Chris is replying.
Qu'est-ce qu'il raconte, putain? Je ne peux pas dire autrement, la vérité blesse.
I can't sugarcoat it. The truth hurts. Anyway, we should get back before people notice. Pretty mysterious. Now I wish I'd never skipped those lip reading classes.
Ah, c'était juste ça la quête? Fallait pas que j'aille la voir? Oh, bonjour. Ah, mais c'est Cyrus.
Hello, Si. How's it going?
Parfait, j'ai une quête.
Oh, it's been tough, Harold. Every detail has a detail. It's like this filigreed. Oh, it's good you're here, actually.
Yeah? What do you need?
Well, I'm having a bit of difficulty with a 3D printer. It's leaving gaps everywhere.
Oh, okay. Shall I take a look?
Yes, please.
Toujours les mêmes de bosser, hein.
Better with technology than you are with the ladies.
Sympa? Sympa?
Anyway,
Connard!
your screwdriver can get this printer its third dimension back.
Eh ben allons réparer l'imprimante 3D de Monsieur Connard alors. Je peux passer? Excusez-moi.
You have to undo the screws first to remove the front panel.
Mais genre toutes? Est-ce qu'il y en a quelques-unes des screws? Oh là là, j'ai l'impression de travailler là. J'ai l'impression d'être au boulot. Oh, j'enlève tout, hein, j'en ai rien à foutre. Hop là, ça dégage. Oh, le design audio est vraiment très cool aussi. Hein. Petit bruit des petites vis qui tombent là. Oh, c'est long. J'ai l'impression de démonter un Mac. J'ai un truc où il y a 50 vis. Hop, on enlève ça là aussi au pif. Oh bah allez hein. Oh, c'est infernal. Ah, le pire technicien il démonte tout. Oui. Attends. Je suis un con aussi.
Oh, I'm sorry, Harold.
Mais quel connard. Oui, c'est une séquence spéciale speedrunner.
Was the printer even broken?
Maybe. If it's any consolation, I discovered this little trick the hard way.
Ow! Why didn't you just fix it then?
Well, where would the fun have been in that?
Mais quel gros enculé.
Fun.
Funny. Sunny says the same thing to me. But I guess she didn't like your idea of fun either, eh?
Ow.
Think of it as a wake-up call, Harold. Yeah, a little extra juice.
Oh, that reminds me.
Super.
Moreau asked me to ask you, how are the details coming along?
Oh, thanks, Harold. Just like her to ask that.
Huh. Is it? Anyway, see you next time, Sai.
Puis tu la remontes toi-même ton imprimante de mort. Hein.
Harold, one more thing.
What is it, Sai?
Could you take Moreau a message?
I suppose. Is it just gonna be like hers?
No, nothing like that. It's something definitely unrelated.
So, what's the message?
Oh, okay, fine. You got me. Happy? Just tell her procedure smeeger and that she puts the YRU in Cyrus.
I don't know that's such a good idea. I mean, what is this whole thing about exactly anyway?
She started it. Back in the days, we were both part of the archive club. She was always so darn keen to throw away all the rules and invent new archiving procedures. She called it a healthy distrust for calcified mental models. But all it did was stop us ever getting anything done.
Je m'en fous.
You disagreed about archiving?
Je m'en fous de vos vies.
Precisely. But it was fundamental. I mean, we respected each other's work, but there was this deep difference. And I guess neither of us was willing to budge.
So, what did you decide about the archives?
Le groupe?
That's not important anymore. Come on, man. Sometimes you don't need to reinvent the wheel.
Okay. So, no message for her?
Just tell her I say hi. She'll know what I mean.
Okay. Catch you later, Sai.
Ouais, faut croire que les ambiances fermées comme ça rend les gens un peu zinzin. Hein. Un mini message pour Marou. Ah, alors voyons voir. Ah, il y a un nouveau dessin. Oh, qu'il est beau. Il faut que je trouve le secrétaire numéro 8. Il faut que je trouve l'enfant Tommy et que je donne un mini message à Marou. Il est où le secrétaire numéro 8? Oh non, fous-moi la paix avec ta douche là. Hein. C'est vraiment une obsession avec la douche, c'est quelque chose. Hein. Station centrale. Je crois que c'est là-bas le secrétaire numéro 8. Allons lui parler. C'est celui à qui on devait payer notre amende. C'est lui? C'est toi, numéro 8? Bonjour.
Ah, hello there. Secretary 8?
That's me,
Ah
sir.
oui, voilà, parfait.
Can I help you get to where you're going?
That's okay. I was actually wondering... Well, I've been speaking to your brothers.
Oh, how nice. Which ones?
Le
Mr.
24.
17 and Mr. 24. Well, I didn't speak to Mr. 24 about that, but...
Ah, yes. Yes, good, loyal, all-water employees both. I dare say I've been a good influence. Although even my shining example couldn't extend to him.
So, he's the fourth brother. What happened to him?
Allez!
I've got to see to
Arrête de faire des mystères.
matters. But I'm sure 24 can help with your inquiries. He has a better grip on the whole sordid affair than I do.
Okay, Mr. 8.
Oh. Ah, je crois qu'il est là, le secrétaire 24, il doit être au secteur technique. Hop.
Water compliments you on your choice of destination.
Oh.
All water, we get you where you're going.
Allez, on court. C'est parti pour la course. Y'a quoi là? Je suis curieux. Hein. Oh. J'irai après. On va d'abord aller parler au secrétaire numéro 24. On va aller voir ce qu'il y a là-bas aussi parce que j'ai envie. Ah bah voilà, il est là.
Mr. 24, hi.
Mr. Halibut?
So, I was just talking to your brother, Secretary 17. I mean, and it was funny. Actually, at first I thought he was your other brother, 8.
I'm sure he found it just as hilarious as I do.
Comment recycler des assets facilement.
Only that when I spoke to 8 about what 17 said, he said to speak to you about what happened with your fourth brother.
Ah, yes. Our wayward Warren, the fourth brother who went his separate way, choosing a life of gastronomical frivolity over contributing to society with all water.
Oh, I see. Are you ashamed of him just because he didn't follow you all into working for the corporation? Is that why none of you like to talk about him?
Actually, he tried.
Ah bah c'est déjà ça.
Passed the entrance exam. We suspect his heart wasn't really in it.
Ouais, parce que c'est la peine de juger les gens parce qu'ils ont d'autres aspirations dans la vie.
And now,
yes. What does he do now?
Last I heard,
Ah mais c'est celui avec son poisson là.
I don't want to think about it.
Oh ça va.
Okay. Well, thanks for telling me about him. I'll leave you be.
Ok. Ah bah d'accord. Ouais, c'était une quête quatrième frère Tuzo. Merde. Mauvais menu. Évite leur frère renégat. Il doit bien avoir une raison, mais comment savoir de quoi il s'agit? Bah si on allait parler au frère renégat, peut-être qu'on saurait. N'est-ce pas Harold? La porte. Non, pas la porte? Pas la porte alors. J'ai vu une enfant avant. Ah non, il y avait ça aussi. Je sais pas où je vais. J'ai pas le droit d'aller là, à tous les coups j'ai pas le droit. Hein. Oh. Oh le poste de pilotage incroyable. Bonjour. C'est le capitaine du Fedora. D'accord, ça sert juste à faire ressortir l'ascenseur. J'ai pas le droit d'aller. On va essayer de lui parler hein. Bonjour capitaine. Ça doit être un peu chiant ça non à chaque fois quelqu'un... Pourquoi il y a une poule? Tant de questions qui restent sans réponse. Bonjour. Bonjour.
Ah, hello, citizen.
Oh, hey, Captain at Large.
Call me Zoya, please. What can I do?
Hi, Zoya.
Just doing my rounds. Do you need anything?
Me? No, I'm doing great. We really pulled it off, eh?
Oui.
Oh, do you want some help putting it back on?
No, the announcement.
Oui, c'était très bien.
Wasn't it epic? And don't you think I did pretty darn well?
Yeah. There were lots of announcements. And I liked the bit where you...
Ah, yes. That was a nice touch, wasn't it? Maybe people will see that I can be useful now.
Bah t'es le capitaine, donc
That
en
I can
soi...
lead. Take destiny in my own hands.
Destiny?
Yes, destiny. Oh, speaking of which, I must get back
Oui,
to
oui,
work.
retourne au
I've
destin.
got an
Ouais.
important new announcement to work on for Madam CEO. Thanks for stopping by.
T'inquiète, hein. Ça m'a fait plaisir. Bon, cassons-nous. J'ai comme l'impression que j'ai rien à foutre ici. What the fuck ce jeu? C'est plus un film interactif qu'un jeu finalement. Oh, il a l'air mort à l'intérieur, Harold. Mais c'est ça de faire un métier qui te plaît pas. Hein. Je connais, hein. Hop, secteur technique. Non, mais non, c'est là où je suis, c'est là où je suis, c'est là où je suis. Loli, 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 lol. Station centrale.
Travel in style with all water.
Mais c'est là-bas qu'il y avait l'enfant à qui je voulais parler. Est-ce qu'elle est l'enfant?
Unsatisfactory journey for some reason? Just contact your nearest and all water will make it up to you.
Bonjour enfant. Qui êtes-vous?
Hello there, little miss. Are you lost?
You could call me Lise. And no, I'm just waiting for someone.
Oh, is Lise like a combination of little and miss?
No, stupid. It's my name. What's your name?
It's Harold. Nice to meet you.
Il devrait faire du social, Harold, en fait.
Far and old combined?
Well, I suppose it is, actually.
Can you just leave me alone? I'll yell stranger danger if you don't.
Non, pas de soucis.
Okay. Bye, Lise.
Je m'en vais. Carnet pervers. Comment ça, carnet pervers? Encore magnifique dessin, bien sûr. Voilà. Je suis sûr que vous êtes ravis. Alors... Je vais essayer d'aller à la galerie Agora pour voir le quatrième frère qui a ouvert un stand de bouffe. Il doit être là-bas. Bonjour. Je sais pas ce que c'est l'ascenseur avec la bougie qui était juste à côté. Ok, allons-y. Tiens, ça va vite. Hein. Bon, ça tourne. Hein. Ça tourne fort fort. Hein. Donc c'est pas lui là-haut avec ses poissons, ça doit être l'autre... Parce que j'ai vu qu'il y avait un autre stand de bouffe mais qui était fermé à droite. Est-ce qu'à tout hasard... Mais qu'est-ce que c'est cette statue? Je comprends vraiment pas, c'est un poulpe. Coming soon, ouais ça doit être ça en vrai. Hein. Mais pour l'instant il est pas là. Hein. Il est pas là hein, le frérot. Hein. Du coup... Qu'est-ce qu'il me reste à faire? Aller au labo. Intercom, l'autre il fait son spectacle de lecture du temps des tempêtes. Donc nous qu'est-ce qu'il faut qu'on fasse? Mini message, parler avec Tommy. Je sais pas où il est Tommy. Faut que j'aille chez Maro. On va essayer d'utiliser notre ascenseur pour voir. Ah mais Tommy il est peut-être à la galerie. Ah il est peut-être au à la salle d'arcade. Vu que c'est un enfant. Ouais, j'ai pas l'impression. Non, il n'est pas à la salle d'arcade, même si c'est un enfant. Pourquoi il y a un magasin de potions magiques? Étonnant. On peut pas lui parler à lui? J'ai vu ta femme, elle était en train de draguer Chris. Ah c'est lui Tommy, je suis con, c'est pas l'enfant.
Non-news. It's her office. Where else would she be?
I know, but it's more who was there with her that I thought.
Oh là là, ça y est, ça gossip.
I should mention.
What? Who was she with?
It looked totally professional. I didn't see anything bad. Just Senor Tinnerbaum.
What? What's he doing in her office? There's no way he knows enough about energy. If I still had my own hair, it would never have come to this.
Toujours une histoire de cheveux.
I'm sure it's not like that. I just...
You don't understand, Harold, what it's like to get old. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna take this lying down.
Tommy, I don't think you should get angry.
And you're in on this with me now, Harold.
Non, mais non.
You did the right thing bringing this to me.
I'm really sure it's nothing, just a lunch chat.
I've just been so busy working on this damned store sign. Thinking Bridget would love the ambition, you know? See me as a real go-getter again. But maybe this whole time I
Je voulais juste acheter une pierre.
Signs of my love.
I'll bet she knows you.
You're absolutely right. We'll modify the sign.
Donne la pierre.
Tonight. Make it into a great big sparkly neon proclamation of my, nay, our love. A sign she won't be able to miss. A sign to blind that glossy-maned Casanova.
D'accord.
I mean, I'm not sure that's the sign.
Don't doubt it, Harold. This is gonna work. I just feel it. You're in, right? Will you help me save our love?
Yeah.
Non, débrouille-toi. Harold, mets des limites. Oh, mais non, je m'en fous, j'ai pas envie de réparer ta boutique. Ni ton amour. Ouais, c'est moi qui me tape tout le boulot, comme d'hab. Oh, le magasin est ouvert. Ah non, il est encore fermé. Oh, la grosse pierre, elle est là dans la vitrine.
Might even put on a different outfit now that I think of it. Will you go and look for Bridget for me?
Je suis vraiment un facteur moi aussi, je suis un coursier. Hein.
My dear Bridget, I'm sorry we haven't been able to spend much time together recently. So I get how you might be attracted to the man-machine with the flowing looks of an angel that you call your friend. But I do beg you to give me another
Quel
chance.
fragile.
Please, Bridget, will you let me back into your heart and take this monument to our love as a sign of my great affection?
Tommy, of course I love you, and I would never betray you. I just wanted to give you some space. I saw you working so hard on your new sign, and I just wasn't allowed to tell you.
Couldn't tell me what?
Oh, what the heck. The ship's facing some issues with the energy budget. I knew you would need a lot of light for your sign.
Ah merde,
and I just
ah bah oui
wasn't
forcément.
allowed to tell you.
No way we've got an energy problem here.
Ah bah apparemment. La preuve par l'exemple.
No helping Tinnerbomb with his spray tan?
That was it. No spray tan.
I'm so sorry, Buttercup.
Oh les bébous, mais communiquez, c'est très important. Ah oui, merci. Vive la police. Je sais pas pourquoi.
Thank you for your help, Harold. I was hoping you'd accept
Oui, la quête presque.
Oh,
Putain.
no. Moreau won't be happy to hear about this.
Qui a volé le caillou?
Oh, Harold, listen about the rock. I'm really sorry it's gone. You know, I would have loved for you to have it.
It's okay, Tommy. It wasn't your fault.
I just feel bad, you know. I was so wrapped up in my own.
Y'a pas des caméras dans votre vaisseau? Question con, hein, mais.
Thanks, Tommy. Maybe it'll turn up. I'm just glad you and Bridget made up.
Thanks, Harold. You're a swell guy.
Oui, je sais.
I'll keep my eyes peeled. Let you know if I hear anything.
Thanks, Tommy.
Oh, quelle merde.
Bridget?
Harold, how are you doing?
You know, same old.
Yep, same old here too.
Energy issues?
You heard that, Mr. Busy Ears? Ugh, but yes. I mean, we've always got to be careful and efficient. And, you know, this isn't public.
Ouais, t'inquiète.
But I want to be extra careful right now until we figure out what's going on.
Is the station using more energy than it used to?
Well, yeah. Especially the transportation system.
And the damn tubes or tickets never work and just get more expensive all the time anyway.
Right.
Société de transport de toute façon. Hein. Quel est le principe de la production d'énergie?
You know, I'm not sure I've ever understood exactly how the energy process works.
Gosh, why are you asking me this now? It's not exactly a line answer. Look, if you really want to know, swing by the energy harvest office sometime and I'll break it down for you.
Pourquoi on ne limiterait pas le système de transport tubulaire?
Remind me why we can't just reduce the transport system?
I ask myself the same thing. Every time we add some new upgrade or expand it, it eats up more energy.
Normal,
The
hein.
production process doesn't get any more efficient. Plus, when we held an anonymous vote about it, the majority of Fedorans said they'd rather have more transport now rather than more energy later. So...
I'd better go. Thanks, Bridget.
See you, Harold.
La police. Que fait la police?
Major?
Harold, if it transpires you had anything to do with this wanton violation of code 7887, then so...
No. I want to find the rock more than anyone.
Say I believe
Il est relou, hein.
Can you think of anything that might help us find the culprits?
I'm sorry, Major. I'll let you know if I think of anything.
See that you do. That missing rock is a stain on my sheet of justice.
Zut!
I will. Bye, Major.
On s'en fout.
Be good, Harold.
Je suis good. Je suis un good guy. Good boy. Ok. Quelles sont nos possibilités à présent? Un nouveau dessin. Oh non, la pierre elle a été volée. La pierre bleue a été volée. Informer Marot. Bah de toute façon, il faut que j'aille voir Marot dans tous les cas. Ok, allons voir le professeur. Puis on arrêtera la première VOD après ça, je suppose. Tiens, salut.
Harold, got you a message.
Oh, thank you, Miss...
Zoodle, Pleased
Zoodle.
to make your acquaintance. So, it's from Felix. He says there's something he wants to show you and to expect a secret message soon.
Oh, what?
Oh putain, c'est le gosse.
I mean, and why couldn't he just have said that to me himself?
I don't know, go ask him.
Parce qu'il a volé la
My work is
pierre.
done. Laters, mister.
Thanks.
Ok, ben on va recevoir un message de l'enfant du coup. En attendant, labo. Zabardi. Oh, c'est horrible ce genre de déplacement en vrai, hein. C'est infernal. Hein. Ça me rappelle dans certaines piscines, il y a des choses comme ça pour... Bref. Alors, allons voir le professeur. Ah, c'est le soir. Voilà, c'est la fin de journée, parfait. Donde está el profesor?
Professor, you're not going to believe this.
Why does that not surprise me?
The blue rock. It's gone.
You found it? You lost
Oh, on
it?
va se calmer, mamie,
It
hein.
was stolen from Tommy's store.
This is utterly vexatious, Harold.
I know. Oh, and I also got a message from Cyrus for you.
Out with it then.
He says, hi.
Hi? Just hi?
Yeah, just that. He said you'd know what it means.
He's a sly one sometimes. I'll give him that. Stubborn as a mule.
What's a mule?
Oh, cherche pas.
Don't start, Harold. I've got to think of a comeback. I mean, get some important work done.
What should we do?
We? I need time to think.
Madam CEO, you're going to want to hear this.
Oh?
I'm listening.
It's the new boy, Mom. It's picked up a signal that we have reason to believe originates from Earth.
Oh.
Earth? Have you reverse dated the transmission?
We have. It was sent in 2102.
So 126 years after we left. Things would have been pretty rock bottom back there by then. Let's hear what was important enough for them to call after us. Maybe it was their final farewell, huh? I hope it's nothing too awkward.
Okay, I'll send a copy via...
Well, just play it to me. I've got a 1205.
But Mom, it's only 10...
And one of those.
Okay, playing back now.
This is Earth. Earth to the Fedora. We sure hope you're all okay, whoever is still out there. We're not quite sure how to tell you this.
Johnston! Cut the damn line! You're alive! What? Oh, fudge.
Professor, did you hear that strange message?
Non, non, elle est en train de regarder le plafond.
It's the first message from Earth. Ever?
Certainly in my lifetime, at least. I wonder, what kind of message would a dying civilization speculatively send to a ship that can never return?
Une bonne
What do you
question.
think it means?
It means that the fact Allwater haven't shared it publicly yet means they're thinking about how to turn it to their advantage.
Ouais, ok, des trucs à cacher quoi.
It's not the first message.
Don't be paranoid, Harold. What reason or authority would they have for keeping messages from
Bah oui, on
us?
se demande.
Still, even if they had planned to share it immediately, they look suspicious now.
Gosh, that message could be anything. Maybe they've got information for us about our mission.
Well, what could that information be? If
Haha.
we presuppose...
Tiens, tiens, tiens. Qui appelle à cette heure-ci?
Yes? Oh, it's you. Yes? No. Indubitably. Fine. What? 15%? Out of the question. Okay, sure. See you shortly. Harold, I want you to come with me.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
Huh?
Je voulais arrêter
To
ma
where?
VOD.
What? Who was that?
Why? It was the CEO of Allwater Corp, of course, asking me to jump.
What for? How high?
Indeed, Harold.
Quel con.
Indeed. Well, unfortunately for my bath, she was adamant we went there immediately. She even unlocked our tube tickets for emergency night travel.
But why?
Putain, à ce
What
point-là.
does she want with us?
Well, we'll soon find out, won't we? Come on, let's not keep Her Highness waiting.
Eh ben, let's go, hein. Ça
Crisis
arrêtera après ça.
control. We need to get out there ahead of the turn in public sentiment. First move advantage and get this working for us, not against us. Yes, come in. Now, as you both know, time is of the essence. Sorry, where are my manners? Would either of you like something to drink?
I suppose I might like a coffee?
There's really no time for coffee. Time is of the essence.
Ok, merci donc.
Professor,
C'était purement une invitation
No,
purement
thank you.
rhétorique.
I prefer to stand.
A woman of action, I love that. Anyway, we must act. Due to the unfortunate Communique incident, we've been forced to move up the schedule. It's imperative we deliver some good news about the start procedure.
I suppose that wouldn't hurt.
To that effect, Professor. And, you there.
Michel.
I'll need you to supervise Cyrus directly. We can't afford for any unforeseen delays.
Cyrus, he works best undisturbed. The man is a stubborn buffoon, but there's no doubt in his
Stubborn
thoroughness.
buffoon.
Professor, please. It would do this old heart good to know that you were keeping a watchful eye on him. Or maybe your, protégé here could do it.
I'll hang out with, watch Cy, sure.
If it makes you happy,
Ah, super, on va se faire électrocuter encore.
We'll make sure Cyrus delivers.
Great. Music to my ears. Thank you both. You've done all water and the ship a great service. We're ready. Go live and stay on schedule.
Une petite télé carrée. Incroyable.
It's my privilege to announce to you all today that our new boy program has already proven an unmitigated success.
On dirait qu'elle a un petit vitiligo entre les yeux.
Full and unedited audio that represents the first incoming message we've received in our lifetimes. Now, before the message plays, I'd like to take a moment to reiterate just how proud we should all be of progress on the new start procedures. It won't be long before we're ready for the first attempt, the latest in a long line of steps on the road to a greater, brighter future for us all. Please enjoy this message, brought to you by the All Water Corporation.
This is Earth to the Fedora. We sure hope you're all okay, whomever is still out there. We're not quite sure how to tell you this. Things were pretty rocky here when you left, of course, and, that was a brave move. Probably the right decision at the time. We didn't know whether to even tell you this, but we figured maybe it would give you some comfort way out there in the freezing clutches of deep space. What? Oh, right. Yeah, I guess. Or, even better, the comforting, warm embrace of a lovely, habitable new planet.
Pas vraiment.
Well, we just wanted to let you know that we pulled together down here. The sparrows calmed down and things pretty much worked themselves out. Life still isn't perfect. Bananas died out, and you got to be pretty careful.
Ça valait le coup de partir. Hein.
But by and large, we're back on track. I've survived. Wish we could send you a postcard. Anyway, be safe, and maybe one day we'll get a hello from you. We'll be listening.
Ah bah super.
What are you all still doing here? Don't you have work or something to do?
Ouais, on va se calmer. Hein.
Scram!
Tu hors de ma vue. Incroyable. Ah, il a fait un nouveau dessin. Attendez. Je vais voir le dessin. La directrice. Incroyable. Incroyable. Fort bien. Bon. Michel, tu vas où? Il faut que j'aille le voir. Pourquoi je fais ça? J'avais dit que j'arrêtais la VOD. Bon, on va le voir et après on arrête. Hein. Mais alors on l'a juste vu arriver pour rien. On n'était pas censé lui parler. Du coup je perds du temps.
Captain at Large Baronhout?
Hello. How are you,
I'm Harold Halibut, sir.
Yes, I'm sure you are. Tell me, have you ever felt lost?
Oh, I always get lost around here.
No, Harold, I mean, feeling like you have no
Pratique le capitaine.
I know my purpose. but sometimes it doesn't seem very important.
You heard the leak, I presume?
Yeah, of course.
That leak. That one message, it's undone me. If my whole family, this whole mission, the ship, my captaincy at large... What if it was all a mistake?
Ah, c'est un risque, hein.
I see. Well, maybe Earth didn't get as bad as people thought it would. But we're still us. And you know, it wasn't us that chose to fly away.
I suppose. Speaking of which, have you ever lost
Il va le
someone,
prendre au premier
Harold?
degré.
Have you?
Yes. Someone important. She's gone, Harold.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. What happened?
Coco has taken an...
Coucou. Oh, c'est l'oiseau. L'oiseau qu'il avait à côté de lui, le poulet.
Oh, so, she's not lost forever?
No, I'm sure she'll return eventually. But every moment without her I spend in longing and despair.
Is it anyone I might know?
My beloved? Her name is Coco.
Oh, not sure I've ever met her.
Do you want to see a picture?
Voilà, voilà. Ah, c'est le poulet.
Coco is a bird.
Cette photo est incroyable, hein,
You're
cependant.
such an understanding sort. Could you try to find her for me? I'd look for her myself, but in these uncertain times, I think it's
Ah,
best to
je
do
suis
my
un
post.
putain de coursier pour tout le monde. Pourriez m'en dire plus sur Coco?
So, about Coco,
Yes. Such a loyal first mate.
does she maybe have any favorite hiding places?
Not that I know of. I did find her once in a broom closet trying to hatch a sea sponge inside my hat.
I promise to keep an eye out for her.
Oh, Harry. I hope she's okay. I'm not sure she has another friend in the world.
Vous êtes sûr que vous vouliez que ce soit moi qui la cherche?
Are you sure you want it to be me looking for her?
Whatever are you implying? I'm sure you're perfectly capable.
Oh, je suis capable. Je suis capable.
Bye.
Allez hop, nouvelle quête, trouver Coco. Ça ne s'arrête jamais. Oh, un nouveau dessin. Oh, un nouveau dessin. C'est Coco qui danse avec le capitaine. Incroyable. Retour au labo, trouver Coco et le quatrième frère. Bah ça on verra. De toute façon ce qu'on va faire c'est qu'on va retourner au labo, rompiche parce que c'est la fin de la journée. Et puis ce sera bon pour ce soir, hein, je pense. Enfin, pour ce soir. On va peut-être encore se faire une petite journée après. Je sais pas, je suis très crevé en fait. Je suis très crevé donc je suis pas sûr. J'ai rien foutu de ma journée, j'ai passé ma journée à rompiche et pourtant je suis... Comment ça? J'ai pas du tout sélectionné. Ah oui, mais c'est cet endroit où il y a qu'une destination. Mais qu'est-ce que c'est ce tube là? Ah, il est fermé, d'accord. Oui, donc ouais. On n'est pas censé l'utiliser pendant la nuit donc. Welcome home. Ok, bon. Je pense qu'il y a plus que temps d'aller rompiche. Oh là là, quelle course.
Hey, Professor. Oh, are those the new teacups?
Come and see for yourself.
Oh, I promise I ordered them.
Harold, just look.
Ah, c'est la pierre. Quelqu'un nous a envoyé la pierre. Alors c'est Coco. Qu'est-ce? Oh oui, c'est la pierre. Si vous êtes perdu dans le noir, creusez plus profond encore pour trouver la sortie. Les gardiens de la lumière. À tous les coups, c'est les enfants, hein.
Most intriguing. Highly irregular.
So, if the Lightkeepers could get the rock, and they knew we wanted it, that means that, they must be someone who...
Harold, it's late, and we've had enough excitement for one
Oui,
day.
oui, une petite
Let's leave
sieste.
the theories until tomorrow.
Sure. I'm just happy that whoever they are, they're on our side.
So it seems for now.
C'est les gosses, hein,
Good
j'en
night,
suis sûr.
Harold.
C'est une
See you in the
secte
morning.
d'enfants.
Okay. Night, Professor.
Allez hop. Oh, encore un dessin. Il nous fait encore un dessin, Harold. Waouh. Mamie et lui qui a de la caillasse dans la boîte. Incroyable. Oh. Oh. Incroyable. La vie, sa meilleure nuit dans les étoiles. Hop. Zebarzi. Allez YouTube, on va se laisser là pour la première VOD qui, ma foi, était déjà bien assez longue de Harold Halibut. Et YouTube, on va continuer. Hein. On va continuer cash. Des bisous, abonnez-vous bien sûr. Prenez soin de vous, tout ça, et au revoir.